right, we are going.
Evening and welcome to the November 8th Oshkosh Advisory Park Board Meeting. Roll call, please.
Right. Bartelt,
Here.
Davis,
Here.
Dearth, Groyle, Hudak,
Here.
Martin, Metz, Millette,
Here.
and Palmieri.
I do see Tony and Becky are both here, so
Yes. Becky mouthed. I saw her mouth here.
Were you able to hear me, Stacy?
Now I hear you, but
Okay,
I
I
did
think
not before, so thank
my-
you.
My headphones must not have been working, so I'll get my video on here shortly.
Okay.
I was having issues getting into the call and had to do some magic.
2 years in and we're still figuring it out. It's okay.
Yeah.
And did you call Colby as well? I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Oh, do I call Kobe if he's feeling it? Okay, I'm sorry. Then Kobe Schellinger.
Here.
All right, thank you, dear.
All right, moving on to the minutes, the October 11th minutes. Any comments, questions, changes?
No.
That a motion, Becky?
Sure.
Second.
Motion to approve.
Lester, was that you that seconded?
That was me, Stacy.
Okay, thank you. All right, so for approval of the minutes, Bartelt,
Aye.
Davis,
Aye.
Dearth,
Hi.
Hudak,
Aye.
Metz,
Aye.
Millette,
Aye.
and Schellinger.
Hi.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, moving on. Do we have any citizen statements that were sent in or anyone on the call that I'm missing?
I am not seeing any citizens on other than the board members.
All right. And do we have any old business?
Nope.
All right. So unlisted, just want to make sure they came up. All right. New business. Discuss and recommend the 2022 Pollock Water Park fees.
All right. So in your memo, or in your packets, I provided a memo for you, letting you know when we last looked at both the season passes as well as the daily passes. And really why this is coming forward as we put together our budget, we are required to have a balanced budget. And with our various revenue sources, and we did not get an increase. I'd have to double check. I don't think we got an increase from the city tax levy. So basically we are looking at an increase in a couple of the fees. And the main reason for that is to support some of the staffing costs. As everybody is aware, things have changed over the last year or two. We are seeing that across the board in all of our seasonal positions, we are going to be increasing our rates. It's consistent. And we'll talk a little bit later on some of the lifeguard increases, that part of the recreation department's proposal. But really, what this increase in the pool fees is helping to offset the increase to make sure that we're able to staff the pool. I think if you take a look at the survey we provided, you'll see that we'll be in the top 1/3 of fees for our area throughout the valley. I will say that we're aware of some of these pools that will be increasing their fees as well. They haven't done it yet, so I think once they see what we are doing, they'll probably be following suit on some of the increases. So I want you to know that you're probably not, or we're probably not, in the boat by ourselves. So basically, looking at the season passes for resident, non-resident, looking to increase those by $5. Senior, adult, youth, family. And then with your initial family pass, you get up to 4 family members on there. And then any additional members past that, the fee had been $15. We're looking to increase that to 16 just to generate a little bit more. Non-residents, same thing, senior, adult, youth, family, and additional members. You'll see that we do not have a non-resident daily fee. That's on the back side of the page. You'll see the daily fees. Reason we don't have a non-resident daily fee, it's very difficult for us to verify residency when you are coming in just on a day visit. We can do it when they purchase their season pass. We can verify their residency. So that's the reason you'll see that we don't have any non-resident daily fees. It's really just administrative, and a lot of times parents are dropping kids off. They may live in the town, not know if they live in the city of Oshkosh, so it's just difficult to do. So you can see that we tried to take a 3-year average of the pool attendance from 2018, 19, and 21, and we're estimating approximately $25,000 in additional revenue, which is fairly close to what we'd be looking at for some of those staffing increases. So that's our recommendation. When we met with the Common Council for our budget workshop, I did let them know that the board would be reviewing these in November and making a recommendation. I did indicate to them as well that we'd most likely be looking at some fee increases for some of the obvious reasons. So that's where we're at, and I can answer any questions you might have. I will say, I think some of you have been on here for a number of years, and we looked at park shelters a couple of years ago, and I think the sentiment of some of the park board members was, instead of waiting 8 to 10 years to look at fee increases or do some increases, let's continue to do it a little incrementally every year. So I think that's kind of what we're looking to do as well, instead of having sticker shock 10 years from now if we don't increase fees. So.
No, I think it looks good. I mean, it's, like you said, balancing your budget, and we all know that the salaries are going to be higher next summer, and who knows what else is going to bring. So being proactive on this is, great.
We would need a recommendation if there's no other questions or comments.
I'll recommend that we approve the fee schedule.
Second. I second it.
All right. Thank you. Bartelt,
Aye.
Davis,
Aye.
Dearth,
Aye. Aye.
Hudak,
Aye.
Metz,
Aye.
Millette,
Aye.
Schellinger.
Aye.
Ray, the mayor said she's trying to get on, but it's not, WebEx is not allowing her access. I told her to try closing out and, the typical reboot and start again.
I don't know. I've got, or Becky, you said you had a little issue, but tried getting back in and you were able to? Okay, so.
Yeah, I had issues getting in.
Okay. All right, just wanted to pass that on. Thank you. Motion passed then 7-0.
All right, staying on with the water park, we'll move on to the agreement between the city of Oshkosh and the school district. Ray, comments?
As I said in my memo, this is consistent with what we've had with the recreation department through the school district, essentially since the pool opened. Terms are the same. We wanted to, working with the school district, we wanted to keep it to a 1-year agreement again. In the past, we've entered into 3-year agreements up until this past year. But with the operations slowly starting to come back this year, we still don't feel comfortable coming forward with a full 3 years because the pool attendance was down this year, and obviously for some people's comfort level. So we'd like to see it come back to a little bit of a normal state before the new recreation director is able to see the operations and see if there has to be any revisions on their end. You will see there's an attachment A that is referenced in the agreement. And those are the starting hourly rates for their staff. And again, it's fairly consistent what we'd be looking at for our staff. Theirs are a little bit higher than what we're looking at for some of our seasonals. But again, lifeguards are a very precious commodity, as Lester can attest to. I think you're gonna see a number of increases, not only for lifeguards, but other seasonal staff throughout the area. And, you know, if you can, everybody knows you can go to a grocery store and be scanning groceries for anywhere from $12 to $13 an hour at this point. So we need to make sure that we're able to recruit lifeguards. So again, we're looking at very standard agreement again, 1 year, and that would be a recommendation to the council as well.
Anyone have any questions or concerns with the agreement?
Sorry, so basically this is an agreement for the Oshkosh Area School District to provide lifeguards?
Yes, they provide lifeguards for our pool along with the management for that.
Okay,
And really, it's been a cooperative agreement we had with them since the new pool opened in 2006. They hire lifeguards obviously for their programs indoors as well. So they have the expertise and the training and the staff to do a lot of the training and hiring. So it's, again, a amenity that's a cooperation between us and the school district.
perfect. So do we just have to motion to approve this then?
Yeah, recommendation to council again.
Okay, I'll recommend it.
Second.
Right. Bartelt,
Aye.
Davis,
Aye.
Dirth,
Aye.
Hudak,
Aye.
Metz,
Aye.
Millet,
Aye.
Schellinger.
Aye.
All right, motion passed 7-0 again. Thank you.
All right. Well, Ray, it looks like you're up again for the part as Parks Director, giving us your staff report.
Okay. Just a real quick update on Lakeshore Park. The Four Seasons building has been out for bids for about a month now. The bids are due tomorrow. So keep your fingers crossed we get some decent bids on the project. And hopefully that they come in favorable, we'll be able to take a recommendation to the council the second meeting of November for awarding a bid. So I'll keep you posted on that. An update on the entrance to the Menominee Park Community Playground, a la the former Little Oshkosh site. The final phase of that project was to redo the entryway up to the playground. We needed to make it ADA compliant, and this is a project that there's funding from the Community Foundation that really finished off the phase. So people have been calling, wondering about their personalized engraved bricks that they had in that area. We are hanging on to those personal bricks, and they will be reset at the new site. There'll be the border, basically the soldier course or the soldier border of the new concrete. So those should be getting laid back out there either late this week or early next. So it's a really nice addition to that site. Got rid of some of the trip hazards and some of the settling that took place there. So that project is should be completed here in the next week or so. And then just a quick update on Menominee Park Beach, the bathhouse. If you recall, during summer we met out there. I did work with Otter Street Fishing Club and Battle on Bago to help get their support in bringing on T.R. Carroll's, a local engineering architect, to start doing a concept design for what the building could look like. We've had a number of meetings down there before the at the end of summer and this fall, and T.R. Carroll's is working on a design concept and hoping to possibly have something to me later this month or in December. So really an update on that, just to give you an idea. I think that's how we left it at the meeting we had in the summer, was to come back with what could possibly happen here on a major renovation of this building. So it's kind of what we're looking at right now. Really,
So it is for renovation, not for tearing it down and redoing it.
no, I think when we met, I think it's a pretty cool building if we can retain as much as we can, and working with the parties involved, both Otter Street, Battle, and T.R. Carroll's. We had some of the contractors that might have an interest. They thought it'd be pretty neat to try to restore it as much as we can, use as much of the building shell as possible. So they looked at it structurally and feel that that is a possibility. So that's the direction I told them to go. Let's try to keep as much as we can, and with the addition we talked about, so that there could be some storage if that's the route we go for the ice clearing equipment. So other than that, I don't have a lot on here. The other staff, I just told it probably will be a quick meeting. It's budget time for us. Tomorrow night, the council is on their agenda as the adoption of the budget. So I'll be able to report back on that. It's really it for now. I wanted to have a quick meeting, even though it looks like a few items, but I felt if we could get these done now, we may not need to meet in December. So unless something major comes up, there may not be a meeting in December. So we'll keep you posted. But again, that's kind of why I wanted to get these items done in November. So
Awesome.
that's all we have.
All right, does anyone have any comments or questions and for the other business category?
Hi guys, this is Lori Palmieri. I had to dial in for some reason. My WebEx wasn't working very well. I guess question would be on future agenda items. Should council pass the resolution tomorrow evening for the Chief Oshkosh Monument? I would anticipate that it'll be coming back to Parks for the physical plaque piece of that, and that's my understanding from Mr. Roloff and Kelly Nyforth as well. Is that your understanding, Ray?
Yes, if it gets approved tomorrow night, what we do is start working on the design of those. And if you recall, that's what I think the board was more interested in, was seeing the design of the signs and things that'll go out there, basically an update on where it ends up. So.
Yep. Okay. Thanks.
Sure. And I think Stacy, you saw when the mayor popped in, you can make note in the minutes that she was here. So.
Yes, I did. Yep, thank you.
All right.
Move to dismiss.
Second.
Second.
Sorry, who made the motion and
That
seconded?
would be Lester Millette.
Thank you.
Lester.
You're really quiet, Lester, so I couldn't hear you.
Sorry, move.
And then who was first to second?
Colby was second.
Kobe? All right, then. Move to end the meeting. Bartelt?
Aye.
Davis?
Aye.
Dearth?
Aye.
Hudak?
Aye.
Metz?
Aye.
Millette?
Aye.
Palmieri?
Aye.
Schellinger?
Aye.
All right, motion passed 8-0. Thank you, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Take care, everyone.
Everyone.
Bye.